my videos go viral on TikTok, and YouTube here and there, right? I learned that I don't really want to be famous. I don't want to have millions of followers. And I don't mean this to downplay myself. I mean this for my sanity and peace of mind. I realize with going viral how weird people get, and I don't think it's for me. It's so weird to want to do something like this, but then also not want to really deal with people, or I'll say negative people, because I feel like with going viral, you will start to attract people that are not a part of your target audience. People coming to your page, channel that you don't even know, who don't know your content, and then have something to say, or are miserable. That was something that I realized I'm not gonna enjoy, or I don't enjoy, is like the random folks just popping up out of nowhere. I also want to apologize to any creators that I feel like, oh, I sent you a DM or I commented and you don't respond. Because when I tell you I was starting to lose my brain cells trying to respond to every single comment, like, I'm like, oh, this is what they mean. And they do be saying that they be trying, and I was literally trying in that video. Or there's videos where I just had to let the comments go. Like, I'll come a couple days later, I'll try to peek in, try to say something, but usually after the first, second day and it still keeps going, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see how it goes. And that was only a couple videos. I can't imagine every single video doing that. So I give my forgive forever complaining or getting mad or getting upset, because I feel like it's a little childish. And now being on the other end, it is like really hard. And I'm someone that checks every single message. Like, I really will go through my DMs, go through my comments on YouTube, go through my comments on TikTok. So if comment slips, I'm understanding how it gets. Like, this is just the prep if you ever want this life. And I'm not even close to anything that I would want or anything that I see. I'm just talking about a couple viral videos. Okay, let's just have this be the warning, the pre-warning. I also learned if it's not a topic that you want to keep talking about, and you hear this a lot, especially on like YouTube or creator advice videos, if it's not a topic you want to talk about, I would not talk about it. I would not, because if that video blows up, you need to continue talking about it, because I feel like I'm picking that vibe up. And it's funny because the video that I went viral off of is kind of more on a personal topic, and anytime I post about it, I feel like my views go quicker and I get a lot more engagement. But when I don't, because it's kind of like my trauma in a way, when I don't want to talk about it, my other videos do decent, but it's clearly slower growth. So if it's something, be prepared, because if that video that goes up, you are most likely gonna have to keep that momentum to keep with that. Oh, your boundaries and blocking. I completely understand why the block button. Some people say they love the block button, especially on my podcast channel. This channel, I started posting stuff, and then, like I said, I started seeing the weirdos come in with the comments that God's working on me. Okay, I don't be bugging a lot, but I get irritated pretty quickly, especially with like people I feel like are being obnoxious. And I would ignore a few comments, or I would respond with my smart ass mouth, because I got one back. And I'm not gonna be the one to be like, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna give you that much energy, but I'm gonna give you a comment sometimes, because it's helping my engagement. I'm understanding that's how it works. But it was getting to a point where they would keep commenting negative things, and I'm like, you could just get your ass up out of here. Okay, you're gonna have to have a tough skin, and I think God got me ready for this, given the life I had, and given that I ended up always internalizing everything my entire life when people would talk about me and stuff. So now that I basically was my own bully for so long, and I'm healing that, but basically I was my own bully. You can't say nothing to me. And going viral like a couple times showed me that I know how to stand my ground. And if you don't, you gotta get prepped. You gotta get prepped, because it's not gonna always be your community that's on your stuff, especially with having a video get big. So be prepared for that. But like I said, the block button, I was just like, you know what, you up out of here. Like, I will try to leave the comment, respond to the comment, but if you're gonna keep going, you're just gonna get blocked. Or I'm gonna do it to where you can't comment, but you can still watch, because I understand that there is a thin line between love and hate when it comes to this, and people get crazy. But sometimes I respect people who use that block button, and y'all can't convince me otherwise. But yeah, the last thing, you gotta really be ready for this. And I feel like I am, but I feel like this is like getting me ready, like seeing a couple videos, because I can imagine every single video, thousands of comments, thousands of people's opinions. it's just something to really wrap your mind around before you are committed and really eager to get this. So this is my little, I don't know what this was, but what I learned from going viral a few times. And let me know in the comments if you have the mindset like, oh, I want to be a big creator, I want to be an influencer, I want to be this. Tell me if this changed your mind, or if you still are ready for it, or what you learned if you ever went viral type of thing.